Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Prison Architect Season 3 here in our $1 million prison build. Currently day 27. We finished last time the initial bit of our medium security block here. They're still working on installing a couple final things. Looks like these guys got stuck at this door, so we'll go ahead and open this. Let them in and out to install everything else here, and then we'll get on with our lives. But yeah, so that is this other half more or less finished, minus a couple of nagging things in the utility area here that I somehow forgot to pop in there. But it looks like we're all good. Hold on, this guy's stuck again. Just open that for him. And you know what? I forgot to put... I'm glad we looked at this. I forgot to put the sink and the mirror in this dormitory here. We want to make sure they have access to that. But now we have all this extra space here. We have a capacity of 88 for medium, and we have 60 minimum, or medium guys. We have somehow 79 minimum security guys, and only space for 60 of them. So there's a whole lot of them sleeping here in this holding cell. So I suppose we're going to just have to wait for all that space to clear out, or make some sort of adjustments here. Some sort of a weird glitch occurred there, and we got all these guys just kind of chilling. But I digress. We've got plenty of work to do. We've got some remote doors to install here. That these guys are definitely waiting on something here. Let's do. Let's see, is it under wiring? Yes, door servos. I think those should go that way. Yeah, we want to make sure that all these main doors are able to be opened and shut by the security folks here. Make sure those get wired correctly. Well, they're not even installed yet, so I can't wire them until they're installed. Phone taps would be good if we had phones, but I haven't really done anything with that yet because we have all this space down here we haven't used. And I can't decide if I want to have a giant common area down here and then have a gym and a chapel up here or something like that. We got a bunch of different options. Like these guys over here in minimum security land have a nice big common room. And they've got a chapel and they've got a gym, although I do want to redo this, and we will at some point. Just at this exact moment, probably not. Got a bunch of stuff we should be taking care of. We have all these grants we haven't really messed with at all. I have the investment ones going currently, because those just easy to do because we had the money. But some of this stuff we really do need to go ahead and get going, and I do think the nutrition research is going to be a good one to do. Just so we can get that out of the way before the prison gets too huge, because it does become a little bit of a challenge to actually do. So I think the mealtime has to be 2 hours maximum. We learned that one time. We want to do a single low quantity, low variety meal, which means this space has to be turned into free time, and so does that one. We'll serve one meal at noon, and then we go into, is it under policy? No, it's under... I don't remember where it is. I guess we'll figure it out. Because that's all that. Is that under... Man, I need to figure out where that was. I knew at one point. Programs... okay, why was... Oh, okay. Kitchen safety hygiene. I guess I need to designate not staff only. One of these has the option, and I cannot remember which one it is, to modify... Like, I feel like it has to be... I feel like it oh, here it is. It was just buried under all this other stuff. Low, no variety. Although it said low variety. So maybe I asked the same question last time, and I'm sure it's going to end up being a problem. But we'll go ahead and just modify that. Let those guys do what they have to do. Who's making banging noises? I don't like that at all. It's a very, very loud banging noise. Actually, all those servos are installed, so why don't we go ahead and wire these up? So we don't have to wait for these guys to get let in or out of anywhere. There we go. And then that door no longer has to be locked open. Yeah, nice and easy. Everything is A-okay. How many guards do I have deployed? I have minimum 2. Okay, that's good. I should probably deploy my cooks. At least 2 each. So I only have 10 cooks. Well, now I have 12. I've got 2 cooks in each kitchen. This one probably doesn't need to have 2 cooks in it. But, it's, you know, it's just here until we have to do something else. Alright, so we still have 18 minimum security guys that can't be assigned to a cell. I think for the good of everyone, I need to elevate some guys up to, from minimum up to medium. Oh, I've got 5. I've got 5 guys in criminally insane. I guess we need to build a criminally insane wing. Alright. Hey, is this Conan O'Brien? That absolutely has to be him. I guess we're just gonna have to pick some random dudes. Jack Harley Bone, huh? Say, alright, you're the president of the motorcycle gang. Caught and sentenced to 24 years in prison for bank robbery and motorcycle theft. The bike he stole is a getaway vehicle's Brad Pitt's Harley. Alright, well that's not nearly exciting enough to get promoted up to medium. Guy named himself after a video game character, huh? Pickpocketing and robbery. He's quite insane. The hikers have yet to be found. What does that have to do with anything? Alright. Stubbs. Video game piracy and indie video game piracy? You're going to medium security, dude. Alright, Redman. If I can click on you. Shoplifting. Creaser, Ian. Indie video game piracy. To medium security with you. Trish. Forgery. Okay. Macaulay here. Handling stolen goods. I swear it's not mine. I'm holding it for a friend. Sanchez. Up-and-coming member of... Okay. They're funny with the text here. Insider trading. Insider trading. I can't put you in Supermax, but we'll put you up in medium. You can always transfer back if you're good. Rolfs. After a long and non-violent history of visits to the local bookstore, seriously injured the owner of the store by attacking with a copy of... All right, you get to stay a minimum. That's hilarious. That's really good. That's really good. All right, Newell. Possession intent to supply. Okay, yep, there you go. Almond. Burglary, robbery, and perjury. All right. Burglary. Duncan, he's got a nice mustache going on there. A little handlebar action. Counterfeiting currency. Away you go. Counterfeiting currency. There, away you go. Benjamin Page. Smithy. Small-time internet critic who used film footage and copyrighted music. To the chair. Originally threatened with a fine, the sentence was increased to jail time due to a bad lawyer. Alright. Alright, he can go up. Honestly, it's just kind of fun reading this stuff. After not only planning a master hack on the government and activating a DEFCON 3 alert, he also escaped his max security cell with the help of a few friends. Well, alright, well, you can go up to medium then, if you escape maximum. Alright, Christopher Morgan here. False accounting. Don't cook your books. Or do. I'm not your dad. Scott. criminal damage. Boring. Ronan O'Brien. Started practicing dark magic that led to be the host of his very own television show. Someone obviously was not a fan of Conan. He can go up. Orange looks better anyway. Oh, all these doors are shut. Okay. Keenan Rigby, just waiting. Wait, what? Fraud and forgery. Oh, well, that doesn't make any sense. All right. Clearly, I don't have the. I don't have these things attached for power anything. All right. So that should help rebalance things just a touch. Now I only have 8 waiting to go into minimum security. Okay, these guys are, all right, we got a couple of dudes here. Why is this only at 16%? Okay, that's weird. All right, we're just gonna have to get through this, and make all this go away. It just takes so stinking long. Okay, these door servos also need to be connected here. Yeah, just so they can get a little bit more activated. There we go. That should help substantially. All right, that's at 20%. It's up taking forever every single time. All right. Well, while they're doing that, we can go ahead and we can. Oh, that sounds like something's occurring here. All right. Now, what exactly happened? I think we need more guards. We got 30 guards. Well, now we got 40 guards. They can go do. They can go do whatever. Assign a guard in all the canteens. That's probably a smart move. Should help reduce some of that kind of stuff. All right. Anyway, I was going to try and make different things in here. Because we still have to put a common room. We have to put... Well, we don't have to, but... would be nice to have a couple different things in here that the medium security guys can use. They do have libraries, but they don't have common rooms. They don't have shops. They don't have mail rooms. So that would probably be a decent thing to put in here. Mailroom has to be 5x5, and the shop has. Oh, are we out of? We got a power, or did I just? No, we're not out of power. Oh, we are close though. All right, capacitor max plus. We'll put 2 of those in there, and then we're probably not going to be able to add too much more without having another power station. But the point I was trying to make is that we can probably pretty easily fit both of those in here. 5x5 here, and then a shop 4x5. I think that'll work. Then we could actually just have the regular old wall right here. And then this can have the shop front right there. And then mailroom can either pass through the shop, or we can just have this meet up on this other side too. I think it's probably fine. Probably fine, just do it this way. Alright, now we have the shop front. We can put 2 of those here, and then shop shelf, and then I think we have to have a table. That should be fine. Yep, and then we have to have a wall in between them. Alright, like so. And then mailroom has to have a sorting desk, a table, and be enclosed. So I guess I can just do a couple of these. Just pop them like that. And there we go, right around the outside. Like everybody likes. Alright, so that's something. We're only at 27%. Man, this is gonna be a rough time here. Now, I have... Why do I have shared capacity? This should not be a thing. I thought... Ah, this is not supposed to... No. I think it's because I deleted a wall. Yeah, this is definitely supposed to be medium only. Anything else I need to know about? This is going to get changed. But yeah, I need to put another... Put another 6 guys. From minimum up to... Hoon! What'd you do? High school stoner eventually... Okay. That's a terrible price. He was not a lucky chap. Well, you're unlucky now. You're medium security again. 7 years for criminal damage. Just because I can't read your name on... I almost said on stream. This is a video. You get to go up to medium. Okay, I already looked at that guy. Let's just... Waterhouse. This guy's got some epic hair here. Video game piracy. Up you go. Forgery. I thought I already put some of these guys up there. Dangerous driving. Blackmail. Stormy night. You... Breaking Bad. Cult leader. Alright, up you go. Up you go. Go on, get. Alright, how many, 4 more. Mega Pirate has pirated over 300 games. Well, we don't have Supermax, so that'll have to do. 3 more dudes. Possession intent to supply. Criminal damage and perjury. Well, give me somebody interesting here. Okay, we already looked at most of these guys, I think. Hooper. Progressive rock musician guilty of kidnapping employees of his former record company until they released his album. They might not have pressed charges if sales had been better. That's funny. Up you go. H3 was raised by the same guy who assassinated his parent. Where do they come up with this stuff? Okay. Oh, video game piracy. Up you go. Alright, one more guy. One more guy. Busby. We already looked at you. Pickpocketing. Alright. Tom Jackson, counterfeiting currency. Oh, somebody just got caught. Wee woo, wee woo. Up you go. Alright, now I got 60 minimum security. Why does this still say shared capacity? That's not what it's supposed to be. Not supposed to be shared capacity. Alright. Okay, they're building the wall. There we go. How are we... Okay, we got a little bit of cap space here. We need to put some lights. Right there. That'll work just fine. So we got mailroom, we got shop. I guess this will be our common area probably. Right here. Give me the fancy tiles once again. They can install all those. Nice big common room. They already got parole. Visitation, probably something that needs to go in this middle area, but we haven't... Why is this still flashing? Oh, because we have a criminally insane guy. That, can't do that. Oh, I need to research land expansion. That's what I was going to do. The rest of this stuff, I'm not really that worried about quite yet. We don't have a lawyer yet. Wait, who died? Overdose? Yep, probably. Alright, so now we can wait for the land expansion to get researched, because I wanted to build... One of the things I wanted to do in this this one was build a criminally insane wing on the other side of the road here. Kind of like a separate prison kind of deal like we've been trying to do. This was never supposed to be a permanent thing. But we could actually make a pretty decent criminally insane thing, because those guys, they get paid a lot of money to take those guys in. $3,000. Of course, I have to open the prison to them, but short of legendary prisoner, that's the most money we can make is getting those guys. Well, right now. And need to get guys working in here. I don't think I can't have him work in the kitchen until I take care of all that other stuff. Need to make sure that the library jobs get filled. Everything else I think is fine. Yeah, for right now at least. I gotta get through this nutrition research. It's just nutso. It takes so long to get it done. So I think we're probably okay with one shop and one mailroom. If it ends up not being okay, then I guess that's fine. We can make another one. But the what's the word? Common room. Common room for all of these guys together probably could be about this size. I think that would probably be okay, and we can actually just leave this completely open. Just demolish these walls. As long as that doesn't revert my changes to the who's allowed where stuff. This needs to be... Why does that say shared? I thought this was, Oh, there's probably no actual access to this. I need to put in... staff doors, fence gates. So they can at least get into this. We want to have dog patrols here. Yeah, they can't get to the garbage. Shout out to this one workman who's just been trapped here this entire time. Alright, common room. Door. Dismantle. Flooring. Fancy tiles. Install. Of course, when this door is dismantled, that'll have to be replaced there. But common room here, if we are going to just have this be not a wall, probably needs to have some lights installed right in front of the doors here. So that was, what, 3 spaces in between? If I do that, and then 2 in the middle, I guess that's okay. But the common room itself is going to need to have... See, I don't know. I guess I could just leave 2 spaces in between and see what happens. I probably should have just counted it the first time, so I didn't have to do any guesstimating here. See, right now, that's 3 in the middle. Actually, that works. That works out just fine. So if I went to go here, then that would end up being pretty okay. 2 spaces. Yeah, that'll work. It's not perfect, but it is good enough. And then that can go here. And that'll get counted as part of the room. And it actually... more or less mostly lines up, except for right there, but I'm not gonna lose any sleep over that. Alright, common room, alphabetical order you go. Alright, so this is gonna have to have some stuff put in it for the common room. Just type in common. Now we got all these things that are gonna go in here decently. Let's see, we want to have TVs. Some spaces with wide sofas in the general environs, but I like to slam it way up close there. Computer stations. We can pop in 2 of those, leave a little bit of a gap. That's fine. Phones. Phones, you better believe we are installing phone taps up in this thing. Got 3 spaces in the middle to do what? Where is the arcade machine? Is that going to let me put that in there? Or do we not want to do the arcade machine? Or do we want to put a little chess table? Some leather chairs on either side. That's something. And now we have space in the middle for some table tennis. Maybe a couple of those. Foosball. Right there, that works. I don't see the pool... here's the pool table. Yeah, we'll leave a little bit of space. We can put pool table maybe right about here-ish. Wide berth around the outside there. Arcade cabinets. That could be in the corners there. And then you can host programs in the common rooms if you have enough chairs. So why don't we, in the middle here, just put in... leave some room around that pool table. Just 7 chairs there. 2 chairs there, 2 chairs there. A little bit of a seating circle kind of deal going on. Could be a good spot to put that. And what else? We already got our phones. Radios next to the TV is probably ill-advised. But probably wouldn't hurt to have one there, and then a boombox is a separate thing entirely. Ooh, a nice, oh, it doesn't match. Never mind. Wooden table. We just put a couple of those here in our little conversation area for some light refreshments. There you go. Common room. Should get a pretty good grade once we look at the room quality and everything's installed. Computer stations times 4 is going to get us there. Phone booth is going to get us there. Pool table is going to get us there. TV is going to get us there. Chess table. Radio. I didn't put the boom box. We do have the arcade cabinet. We get a -1 for closed circuit. Video call booth. I don't think I have that. Snack machine. That's another one we can put in there if we just type in machine. Yeah, pop that guy and then a drink machine. That works. So, they're going to install all this stuff. By the time that's done, we should be okay with that as a pretty nice common room. I know it's not super symmetrical here, but we do have some additional space if we want to do something else right here. Not really sure what it would be. Don't want to have visitation all the way back inside the cell block. That just doesn't make any sense. I don't think I want to do laundry in the cell block. The chapel and the gymnasium I was going to put up here and up here. This would probably be best as more cells, honestly. Or I could just have a separate classroom for the minimum or medium security guys. But then programming becomes a little bit of a challenge if you have it locked behind certain people only being able to access that. So we'll leave that alone for right now. Still, everything else is... I don't want shared capacity. Stop sharing my capacity. I do not consent. Look at all these dudes just chilling in the world's saddest yard here. We got we got to get these guys going with a better yard. This entire space here is supposed to be yard. So if we check that, all right, it meets the size requirement, so that's fine. 12 squares of running track. That's an easy enough thing to do. Honestly, could just kind of go back and forth in the middle here. That would be fine. They can just run in straight lines the whole time. So that would get their dumbbell rack, bleachers. I don't know why they want bleachers in the yard so bad. But we'll do that. Actually, no, we'll move a little bit closer here so I can put some other stuff in the corner. That wanted punching bags, tire apparatus. Yeah. Okay, where's the okay, here's a punching bag. Tire apparatus is a three block wide thing, I think. I can put those right there. Yes. That'll go right there. That'll be fine. If one of these is the chapel, then they're gonna have windows overlooking the tire apparatus in the back of the bleachers. Or I could just put the windows on the side. Plenty of churches do that. Let's see. Dumbbell racks. I don't know which side is which, but don't think it really matters. We'll just put dumbbell racks there. Gym mats in front of them, because why not? What about weights bench? There's a couple other things. Oh, that actually doesn't show up, but bleachers will do their dumbbell punch bag. Did I put punch bag in there? I don't think I did. Well, we'll get there. They'll get all that taken care of. We have the running track. I need to put in actual grass, probably. Might be nice to have grass in the yard. I don't know. That'll work. And then this world's saddest yard here can stop being a yard. Okay. Now, 30 minutes into the video, I can finally buy this other plot of land. 80 grand. Alright, cool. So now I have all this space on the other side. If I want to expand, I have to buy this again, and that's another 80 grand. I'm not going to do that right now. But the idea being, we can actually have our fence here go all the way around the outside. Right, like so. And then I can have the staff fence gates as necessary. Let's come all the way back down here. Get these guys in there. Because then I want to have the, of course, that same barrier, even if it isn't necessarily the best deal there. So we had how many blocks between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So that'll be 1, that'll be 2, that'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That fence goes there. So then we just have to put the large jail door right here. And we don't need a separate admin building for the insane asylum, as it were. This is probably going to be clinically insane, supermax, and then death row when we get there. But we can have a pretty nice, thoughtfully designed insane sec building. Not necessarily huge cells. These guys probably are fine with just 3x3. But we're going to have to get the rest of this stuff. Still only 70%, man. That's going to take a pretty long amount of time. So let's see, brick building here. Leave our space of 3x3. But I think, you know what? No, we have technology. We can use the planning tool. If I, right here, go 1, 2, 3. And if I make, for example, a space like this, I want the insane one to have like a nice garden in the center or something like that. Maybe it has to be a little bit longer like this. Get rid of that. So if we had like this little bit right here reaches out, it probably doesn't have to be that big unless we wanted to have a lot of insane people. You know, actually that would be very profitable for us to do that. So maybe we do want to do that. Let's see if we had this thing set up maybe in a slightly better manner here. What is that, 20 meters? It's probably not going to be wide enough. We have our 3... If we have like a 3x3 cell, like right here, 3x3, we're not going to have any more space in the hallway there. 3... let's do that. So that could actually be the size of the wing in the middle right here if we were to do that. Bring this down to here. I probably did my math wrong on that, but that's fine. So that would be 2, 3. Yep, I sure did. But now I got that going. So this is actually a pretty nice size space if we were to bring this all the way up here. Just kind of around the outside. All the way up to, say, let's see, right here. 3, like so, just like that. And then if we leave our 3 wide hallway here, we have the entire thing kind of clustered around the idea of all of the rooms basically being like this, and then maybe wrapping around on the inside here. Just a touch, just for a couple of them. Yeah. Just like that. So 2 more on the inside there, which would be here. Alright, and then we have this nice wide open space. This would be a hallway. This would be another thing here. Get rid of that. Like, I'm talking about... Wait, what? What is this? Notebook page. Cool. I still have not collected all of these. So this is like development diary stuff. Interior doors unlocked during the day period morning. Oh, is this like people went to go do research on these things? Well, this is neat. That's pretty cool. So that was page 15. I don't have hardly any of these, but... Oh, is that literally the only one? Oh, no, okay, I found page 69, okay. And then page 15. Cool. But anyway, the point I've been trying to get across here is I want a large asylum-style prison deal here. Because remember, this is a $1 million prison build. So if we have the space, this can go all the way up. All the way up like this. Kind of around here. I think the idea being these could be, I don't know, storage or something, but the idea being that each room should have a lot of natural light and be set up in such a way to promote having access to the outside without actually, going outside. So you don't feel like you're in a prison so much as you're in a place where you can rest, rehabilitate your mind, whatever you want to ascribe to that. So if we just kind of build this around that idea, do this same kind of thing up here. So each of these cells would end up having outside windows, whether they're facing the outside of the prison or into the courtyard. And then maybe toward the center of each of these, assuming, these cells even are going to copy over with the correct dimensions, because I just kind of guessed for how this is supposed to be set up. Yeah, see, I made a mistake here, because I didn't have this entirely correctly laid out. Not quite long enough. But if I had, let's see, this corner one would not be anything. That would just have to be blocked off space. And I had 3 there and 3 there. Then I have this space in the middle here. If I don't just make it longer, I wanted it to kind of be the same size as these. But then we have this space in the middle. We take this out. This could be a decent spot for a common room. Or something just for these guys to have access to. These corner bits here could either be left open or they could be some sort of other utility space or whatever. But we also, the psychiatrist office has to be 4 by 4, so that does give us a little bit of a challenge here in terms of planning things, because you have to have that much extra space taken care of. So the way you could do that is you could actually, at the end of the hall here, this is a instead of putting any rooms here, you could actually have the very end, the very corner, be a suite of psychiatrist offices. Like you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So like right here, this is a 4 wide space. You divide down the middle, and now you have a 4 by 5 for 2 probably pretty nice psychiatrist offices. And then here you could also still have either cells or some other thing. Or you could even have this very corner here on the inside be the common room or something near the psychiatrist offices. I don't think we're going to have more than 4 of the psychiatrist offices. But just to give you an idea of how this could look here if we decided to do it this way. I do, however, very much like the idea of having the cells have outside windows as much as possible. Just something to think about. I'm mainly just killing time for this nutrition research thing before we fully commit to getting this actually constructed. Because we know when they go to build this, they don't actually build the walls. I don't know why. Don't know why it's not like that, but they just, for whatever reason, decided they don't want to do it. And this space in the corner could either be something else, or we just have like a supercell or something. I mean, you can't have like a padded dormitory. I don't think that's an option. You have Holding cell, regular padded solitary cell, psychiatrist office. That's pretty much it. Now I need to check and see actually if this is going to meet in the middle like I'm hoping it will. It's entirely possible it won't. Yeah, okay. Not quite. Not quite. So if we leave those corners, look at this army of army of workers coming in through these little gaps here. If we leave these corners open, just like this, we can leave this open as well. We are going to have, you know, like intake and a lobby and all that stuff. And obviously not all of these are going to be able to be cells. But in the center here, I think would be a good place to have, let's say, the kitchen and the canteen and all that stuff. So if we make this a tiny bit bigger, just do one of these right here, this could be a very good canteen space. And the kitchen, as far as I know, doesn't have a required dimension. So this very well right here could be a good place to put a kitchen. Doesn't have to be huge. We're not going to have that many guys in here. It's only, it could be between 20 and 30. You can also have multiple kitchens if you really, really need one. But having the nice wide hallways is good. Having all this extra space is good. You can have separate little common rooms for these guys. I don't think they have classrooms they go into. But the offices right here, I think, is a smart idea. And then we just have all this extra space for other things here. Or we could just say, you know what? No, it's dumb to have this divided up this way, and you should feel sorry for yourself. So if I do that, then I just move these back one, and now all of a sudden I've got 4 of these cells right there. And that's probably going to make much more sense. Just at the expense of it looking, you know, pristine, perfect. So if we did that, and we just left this like so, that we don't have to have that negative space in the corner. We just have like the end of a hallway here. So canteen, offices, cells, they don't really have any other programming needs outside of that. So I think that's probably the smart way to do it. So if I just leave this here, one more right there, then we can just come over here and take care of the rest of that. No problem. Empty space, we'll get that taken care of in a second. And then right here, we already know. Then in the space in the middle, we can have, I don't know, a garden, or put a separate smaller building or something in here. Just so long as we have adequate space to do everything we have to do. Because right now these guys pretty much just have, they got their cell, they got a couple psychiatrist offices, and then they got a little canteen here they can mess with. But this canteen in the middle here should, I think, be adequate if we have everything set up correctly. I don't think it's going to be an issue. All right, so that means we need to build a building. So we'll pop that there. Yeah, it's going to have some weird, weird shape to it a little bit. But as soon as we have that taken care of, that'll be nice. Doors. Oh, I should, Why do I have two... Why do I have white wall and then wall parentheses white? I guess that's for the insane sec, specifically. Alright, that's fine. Doors. Large jail door right in the middle. That works for that. Just the one entrance. These guys probably aren't going to have to come in and out of here too much. Let's see. Yep. We'll just have to wait for them to put all these in. But that should hopefully not take too terribly long. This gate I'm going to lock open because the other prisoners shouldn't even be able to get into here at all. But they'll build that, and then we'll keep on keeping on here. It's already 45 minutes into this. We haven't really gotten that much done. But the idea is that once the insane sec is built here, then I can clear this out, and we can extend this building, and we can put classrooms and other stuff in there. Oh, I also have to have a separate utility complex over here, I think. Although I can't... Oh, no, I can build another water pump station. Okay, good. So we just have all this right here that has to get echoed. We've got space for this. 7 wide, I think, should work. Just going to be staff only. And that can just be everything that we've got to put in here. All of our utilities. Power station. Of course, I can't build this until, you know, the thing's actually done. But, little baby steps. This is still complaining about the, wow, we have 7 criminally insane now? Yeah, we definitely need to, alright, Wilder. Stop wildin'. We're working on it, bud. We're trying. 97%. Is it finally going to let me switch to the high-quality meals? Because I think our guys are having a negative experience here. We wouldn't want that. Not in prison. Alright, cool. That's that's done. Alright. High quantity. High variety. And we're going to go broke doing it, too. I have to put in here. That's going to be very expensive. And we probably need to get... Why do I don't see... Okay, never mind. Yeah. I never even read these letters here. Yep, okay. I've already read all this. Delete. Where's my... Okay, so why do I have short-term investment, but long-term investment is gone? Like, did I get my money back? What's up with that? What's up with that? Doesn't make any sense. Alright, so this is now ready for us to build walls. White walls are going to be very expensive to add. Or I guess that's just the replacement cost. But we should probably focus on this area first. I don't even need to put this wall in the middle here, honestly. I just need to have this specific area. Actually, you know what? No, this whole thing can be the kitchen. And this whole thing can be the security because I said I wanted all the cells to have windows. That works. So that's pretty much the only walls I absolutely have to build to start out with are going to be right there. Canteen will be here. Oh, security has to be 4x4, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, well that's not going to be security, then that can be something else. But the kitchen has no such requirements. If I can find K, here it is. A cooker, a fridge, and a sink. So that can probably honestly just get lined up in the middle like that. Cookers and fridges right there. And a sink, and that's pretty much it. I will put tables in. Or maybe I don't want to put tables in. Maybe I want to leave space. A little galley-style kitchen. Charming. Staff-only door directly into the canteen. Right, like so. That will work. And then, I guess we could put the serving stuff right up against this wall. Probably nice and easy. A serving table right here. And right here. That should suffice. We got our plants. Plants are going to have a nice positive effect on these guys. At least the quality of the room. It's not going to let me put that in there yet, but I guess this is fine. We'll just we'll let them take care of that way. I don't know what to put in there yet. We'll figure it out. Hopefully I get this funds in here. So I also have to put in new utility things. These power stations are expensive. If I were to do right like this, see, I can't even put that in until that's in. Yep, they put in all that stuff just fine. Alright, so that's the power station coming online. Okay, prisoners coming in tomorrow, I guess. Grant completion payment. Anything else? Like, what happened to the... Why did I get the long-term one finished before the short-term one? That doesn't make any sense. Cell block D up to 200. We're not going to get there today. What has a good advanced payment? Criminally insane wing, I guess, is technically what we're trying to do, so we might as well do that. I don't have dogs yet. Tool cleanup. $20,000 completion bonus. Let's do that. And let's have a shakedown so we can... 1,475 places. Alright. Alright, it's fine. But lights, I believe... I believe this will work. Ah, not quite. Not quite. We'll move this over one more. Oh, they're trapped in the door. Open the door. Lock it open. Now, none of these are giving progress report things, so I'm hoping it just happens. I don't see any tools come up yet. That's gonna be a problem. They might not find anything. We're just making everybody mad. Not one tool. Two psychiatrists. Oh! Yeah, I can just hire another one. I already have an office for him. There we go. So that takes care of that. I did not find the tools. So what's up with that? How do I get around that? I can't get any more of these. Indeed. Alright, I need to actually get this thing up and running here. This is 3 in the middle. Okay, cool. That works. Good lighting in there. Kitchens. It is required by law for every kitchen to have the most soulless, bright lighting possible. Oh, is this guy trapped? Nerd. You tried not being trapped? Should try it. Should try it sometime. So yeah, it's a good strat. What can I turn this into? Or am I just gonna have to bite the bullet and make it a slightly larger room? I might have to just do that and just make this the security room. It's gonna be slightly not symmetrical, but it's fine. Nope, that's not even gonna be a wall. Alright, I know I need to demolish this wall. There you go. Oh, he can demolish his own wall. Alright, that's fine. This wall needs to... Okay, it's gone. High levels of contraband. You don't say. 212 found. Why are we... I guess I need to have this one on automatic opening too. Why is this... Oh! He's insane now. Okay. I have 8 criminally insane inmates. It says I have to intake 10 criminally insane prisoners. I'm hoping that's not... it's not accurate. 39% on the insanely expensive meal plan here. We'll just have this come out this way. That's fine. Right down the middle of the hall. That should be just fine. Now, when I build this, I'm going to want to do it in a way where I don't have to place a billion of these little water pipes everywhere. Why did that take me over here? Shouldn't have done that. Alright. Obviously, this needs to go down the middle of the hall, but I want to have it so that I can just drag the water one way here. I'll show you what I mean in a second. That's got to go through there. I guess I could just have this be a complete loop, honestly. That's fine. We'll just have this follow roughly the same path. Through here, a water pump station in the corner. That should work out okay. But the idea that I had was, if you're making a cell, a padded cell, but it doesn't really matter. They're going to get the comfy beds anyway. If you have, say, right in this, maybe not in the center of the room, we'll put it in that corner. And then you have your toilet kind of next to the door here. With the shower head, with the drain. Can we trust these guys with the sink and the mirror? Or do we not want to mess with that? I can't, why can I not place this? Does it have to be marked as a cell? Or is it because I'm going to be out of money? I don't know. But anyway, the idea being that this becomes flipped on the other side, so I can just go across and not have to worry about, well, anything. Now, the insane sex stuff. White jail doors. In the middle. Just... Hello? I guess it just keeps taking me over to those guys for some reason. Doesn't really make any sense, but okay. We'll just put a bunch of these doors in place. Here. We'll just let them go ahead and put all these in, because why not? It's going to end up spending a whole lot of money. And I know we don't have walls, even, for all of this yet. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And you might be saying to yourself, wow, that's a lot of insane inmates. You better believe it is. Alright. White walls. The tires on a 57 Cadillac. Give me the, where'd it go? Sink and mirror. Still not going to let me do it, huh? Oh, it has to be on a wall. Okay. That's why. Build it right here. Let's go. Let's go. I just need this one single piece of wall. You're trying your best, and I know you are. Good job. Oh, now you have to get out. Okay. Well. So that's going to be our room here. If I put the little window, wooden window, there we go. Just a little window right in the middle there. Then that becomes a padded cell. Then I think, yeah, it'll get the nice padding on there. And then because this is the $1 million prison, let's put the padded floor in. $40 a square, except for, you know, under the toilet, because that would be kind of weird. But once that's in place, I can actually turn this into its own clonable thing. I just need to check and make sure water situation under control. Then we will just do one of these numbers here all the way across, so I can just copy paste the entire room with no problems. In fact, I might as well go ahead and just have this set up for all of these. I don't know why I have the game paused to do this. I end up doing that a lot. And then these are going to be rotated. I haven't quite figured out how I'm doing those yet, so I'm not going to mess with it. But actually, I can just have this go straight up to here. And then same deal with that. Then I need to have some tables and stuff here. So if I do... Perfect. Look at this. Beautiful. That'll work. Padded cell, he's already made a huge mess. It is what it is, I suppose. Ah, we lost power because I hooked up everything without having enough capacitors. Max plus capacitors go. Put those things in there, and then we'll turn that back on. Everything else is probably okay. Oh, I got a maximum security guy because I guess he murdered. Well, I don't have a spot for him to go, so he gets to stay in the, somewhere. Yeah, that's the technical definition. Stay in the somewhere. Alright, let's, white wall the entire outside of this thing. Get them to replace that, and then I can just copy this entire cell and just paste it. Well, I don't know if it's going to be too keen on me cloning entire walls. But, okay, yeah, that works. Why is that blocked? That should not be blocked. There's no reason for this to be blocked. Why is this blocked? Is that because there's garbage there? No. Alright, well. This can go here. Ah, it's blocked again. So it must be something about the way that I'm putting all this stuff in place. Because I don't have walls around the front yet. I suppose I should probably get on that. Yeah, I gotta clone this a little bit better. Yeah, we'll just have to, Oh, seriously? It's still blocked? Why? Alright, who's dying? Stop that. Overdose? Okay, well, I can't really do too much about that. This guy needs... How many insane dudes do I have? I got 9? At least we have 93% on the crazy expensive food. Alright, well... I'll tell you what we'll do is... wait, why is this not... Oh, that was... Why did I do that? That was pretty dumb. I'm gonna just pretend that didn't happen. Get those things out of there. Switch on. There we go. So hopefully... Oh, it got rid of this too. Okay, well we will fix that. I just gotta figure out why it's like this. Why it's not letting me copy paste stuff. Oh, anyway, what I was gonna say is I'm gonna clone this whole thing. It's blocked. I'm gonna clone this whole thing and have a little bit of a time lapse here. So by the time I'm done talking, hopefully we have our 10 criminally insane cells done. And of course we're gonna have to continue working on this as time goes by. But that's how it goes. I'll see you in the other side of this time lapse. All right, so time lapse is over because I just found a tunnel escape here, so we'll have to get that taken care of. But a lot of this has been copied over. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to clear the plans because those were quite annoying. But oh, I didn't put the walls here. I was running out of space, running out of money. But I have to define all of these. Oh, I didn't put the padded floors in these. I'm going to have to define all of these as padded cells once again here. Because I cloned them just fine. It's just the problem became, oh, well, you didn't actually define the room as a padded cell. So we'll get that sorted in due time. Put our padded floors in here. As one does. I think I'll do the doorway too, just so that looks a little bit nicer. And yeah, we got this whole mess over here to deal with. But that is pretty much going to be it for today. I just wanted to make sure that we got our criminally insane wing taken care of. It is morning, so we can go ahead and turn on intake of criminally insane. It says they're unavailable. So, we were not going to get any more, but at least we'll be able to hold them. Now we have a capacity of 24 criminally insane inmates. I did fix the problem of not having any cooks here. I assigned 2 of them and hired some extra cooks. I have 16. Might need a couple more orderlies. We'll need to do... one of these is going to have to be an infirmary just for these guys, probably. But this security here is going to have to be a thing. We'll have to assign a couple guards here to there. Make sure that this is all insane sec only when we, you know, actually have guys in here. Obviously, the offices have to have doors that are working. These guys have been trying like mad to get in here, so we'll let them do that. Just to install the floor and all sorts of fun stuff like that. But we have the makings of at least a kind of more interesting asylum type wing than what I had done in the past with just a big square. All these cells do have outside windows. These little corner rooms, I'm going to have to do something else with. I think the infirmary has a size limit, does it? No! Okay, so I could have little tiny infirmaries here. That might work out nicely. But we got landscaping to do. We've got to put some paths in. Got to put some more lights in. But we do have the capacity for 24 criminally insane inmates, and I think we can get that up to probably close to 40, if my math is correct, which we all know how that goes. Maybe 50-ish, but good progress today, even if it was a little slow. Wow, look how far this tunnel goes. All the way over here, huh? Let's yeah. I guess I gotta remove all these tunnels. Yeah, get that out of here. I don't know if there's anything else. I haven't found any. I guess they did find some. Anyway, so that's going to be that. We'll pick this back up on... what days does this come out? Thursdays and Sundays, I think it is. Yeah, that sounds right. Well, whenever it comes back out, we'll continue expanding this and then get into some vocational stuff once that central building is taken care of. I'm not going to move the psychiatrist's offices until they're finished up there, but we'll take care of all of that in due time. Just have to get 10 criminally insane prisoners, and, oh, we're getting 6 new ones in 23 hours. Well, we'll see how that goes. I get everything taken care of. But that's going to be it. Appreciate you being here. All of your comments and feedback, ideas, etc. Very much appreciated. Beard Boosters as well for their contributions, making it possible to keep doing videos almost every day. And continuing series a little bit longer than I normally would on games that are not the Beavers, because the numbers do go down precipitously with those. But it's fun, and I want to keep doing it. And they're the people that make it possible with the support there. So big thanks to those folks and to you as well. Whatever it is you're doing with the rest of your day, have a fun and a safe time, and I'll hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.